Timmy Flyers guy, and welcome to Flyers Pregame Report. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers guy. Tonight, the Philadelphia Flyers will face off against the New York Islanders for the second time during this preseason. Before we get to that, let's go into the recap. Of Saturday's game. Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Boston Bruins. The Bruins got off to a quick start in the first period, outshooting the Flyers and even getting the first goal. And it was 1-0 Boston. After that, Sean Couturier got into a scrap, sticking up for youngster Matvei Michkov. Sean Couturier got into the scrap, and it was a pretty good scrap. And I gotta give Sean Couturier a lot of credit. That's what you gotta do. You gotta stick up for the young guys on the team. And that's exactly what Couturier did. And I gotta say, all the stuff I said late in the season about Couturier, I have to say he's proved to me that he cares. And what he did last night, sticking up for Michkov, shows me that he cares about this hockey team. Also, it was 1-0 for that heart and soul. The fight managed to energize the Philadelphia Flyers as it was Rasmus Ristolainen who got the first goal for the Flyers, tying the score up at 1-1. Going into the second period, the Bruins took the lead at 2-1. But the Flyers still had some resilience in them. As it was, Matvei Michkov getting the goal for the Philadelphia Flyers. It was a power play goal, tying up the score at 2-2. Also, going into the third period, the game was tied at 2-2. Both goalies were playing some great hockey. Corpusalo made some Fedotov made some great saves. Corpusalo made great saves. And nobody could really get the lead in the third period. The game went into overtime. Boston had most of the possession in the beginning, but the Flyers had a lot more possession than the Boston Bruins late in overtime. Travis Konecny set up Matvei Michkov, and it was a 2-on-1. As Michkov got the overtime game-winning goal, 3-2. Michkov had a two-goal game as the Flyers beat the Boston Bruins 3-2. The Flyers are now 3-1 in preseason games. I have a lot that I want to say about this game. First of all, the fact that Sean Couturier stuck up for his teammate shows me that he cares about this hockey team. It shows me that he wants to do better this year, and he wants to prove to the organization that he can be the guy that can lead this team. And what Couturier did was an act of bravery, and it took a lot of heart just for Sean Couturier to do what he did. And let me tell you, it was a good scrap. Couturier got most of the punches in that fight. And I gotta say, good scrap by Couturier. Good for Sean Couturier. I said some things about him at the end, maybe right before the end of the season. But he showed me that he's going to be a different player this year. And he's not going to let people push the young guys around, which is a good quality in having a leader on this team. So, Sean Couturier, I'm sorry for the things I said about you right before the end of the season. I was frustrated about where the direction the team was going, and I was frustrated that for the 8 game losing streak really frustrated me and frustrated a lot of people. So I'm really sorry about that. So also, Rodrigo Abdul's played really good as well. So Michael Rashard played good, and I really like what I'm seeing from Hunter McDonald. He looks like a real mean player. Like he looks like a guy that's not gonna take any shit from anybody. So I really like what I see from Hunter McDonald. I think he's gonna be a good player. I think he's working hard to make this hockey team, and he's a real scrappy player, and that's what I like about him. I think he's gonna be a good addition if he makes the team this year. Also, Jetluchenko, he was playing some great hockey. So had some great assists in that game. Him and Michal played well. I like that little assist connect he had when he passed the puck. And Michal, and I think it was a 2-on. And Michal and Farabee were on a 2-on-1. And Farabee passed it to Michal. Great assist by Farabee. Great setup for the goal. And it was all around a great effort for the Philadelphia Flyers. I really like what I'm seeing from the young kids also. Ivan Fedotov looked pretty good in that. I hope to see him get to play a few games this year. I mean, last year, he didn't have much work, and it was a trial basis. He didn't have much work, but he's getting some work out there, which is really helping his game get better. He was really good last night. Tonight, the Philadelphia Flyers will face off against the New York Islanders for the second time this season. They will face off against the Islanders at USB Arena in Long Island. At Belmont. This is going to be a really good game because Flyers Islanders games are very defensive games. They're very exciting as well. So, Flyers will be facing off against the New York Islanders in the rematch tonight. The Flyers will be looking to go 4-1 in the preseason, but they gotta get by the Islanders if they want that record to continue. Tonight the Flyers will be in action, and that game will be coming up. Tonight at 7 p.m. The game most likely might be streamed on either the Flyers website or the New York Islanders website. I'm not quite sure about that yet, but you check the website, should be on every stream. Tonight the Flyers face off against the New York Islanders. I'm Timmy Flyers guy, and this is the Flyers Pregame Report. Coming up at 7 p.m., we got the Philadelphia Flyers taking on the New York Islanders in a preseason rematch. I'm Timmy Flyers guy, and this is the Flyers Pregame Report. Let's go Flyers!